Hello, what's up? My name is Carissa. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a full-time model and I vlog and post all different kinds of videos. So if you're into that, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I did this makeup look. I did it on my Instagram the other day, and then I did a photo shoot with my friends for a top secret project that's coming out. I will show you a raw image of this makeup right here from last week, and it photographed so well, and I was kind of impressed with my skills. Granted, I've been watching Hung Van Gogh, Maddie Bernard, and the like on Instagram and YouTube the past few weeks, so I've picked up some tips. And if you're interested in watching how I got this look and you want to follow along with me, then please keep watching.
Oh, I mean, you know what I mean. Listen. That girl's so crazy, but she gon' have my baby, and she'll probably raise him the way my mom.
Okay, my hair is straight because that is just how my hair naturally is. I got out of the shower, put some stuff in it, and blow dried it, and this is what it looks like. So, this is what we're doing today because I just don't have the energy to do my hair right now, and I'm wearing my Drake t-shirt because that's where we're at in life. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm pretty good at doing my own makeup, just like, you know, for regular life, but sometimes on camera I feel like it just doesn't look perfect, and I feel like I have the perfect, like, no makeup routine, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys, so let's get started. Skincare is the most important step in making your face look flawless. I've already applied to my face the Doll 10 Smooth Assist cream. It's very thick. I'm obsessed with the under makeup. It's incredible. Highly recommend if you're looking for a good under makeup cream. It kind of feels like a primer, to be honest. It's not tacky. Then, oh, I'm sorry, before I used that, I put on the B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum from Drunk Elephant. I don't have a big one yet because I've been using samples, but the samples have sold me. I'm obsessed. So I have those two on, and then I also have Doll 10 Smooth Assist REM Eye Cream. Love this. I wouldn't use anything I don't love, so. Okay, first things first for this look. I'm going to start with eyebrows, and I've done this a different way than I normally do, and I was just trying it out for fun. So what I do have is I have this soap that I got. It's not like a dial soap. It's one of those like organic handmade soaps that like my friend gave me for her wedding as one of her wedding gifts. And then I have this spoolie from It Cosmetics, and it is the Build-A-Brow spoolie. It's just bent because that's how I did it. I'm going to spray the soap with Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And I learned this from Maddie Bernard, so don't at me if you think it's crazy, but I'm pretty sure it's popular. It's called Soap Brows, and I've just never done it. So I spray the soap, and then I just go, I'm going to show you, back and forth on it, like pretty aggressively to get it like really waxy and thick. And I've also been using this to put down my baby hairs in the front and across the top of my hair, so major key, I've been loving that. And then I'm just going to brush up my brows. Try to get closer for you. I'm going to brush up my brows so that they are standing straight up and not all down and sad. Okay, that's one brow. You can see the difference in my brows right now is insane. I didn't put any makeup on. All it is soap and some setting spray and brushing it up. And I mean, they look so much thicker, and I love that look for modeling. So now I'm gonna go do the other brow. Pro tip, pro, like I'm a pro. I literally, this is my third time doing this. If you feel like it's not sticking or it's not working, you probably need to spray your soap again and aggressively rub it back and forth even more and get more product on it. You can always, if you start with this and you end up hating it, you can always take it off. But if you're gonna try it the right way, really go for it. And I'm telling you, it stayed all day when I did this last week, so I'm kind of obsessed with it. And now that you've put the soap in your brows and brushed them up as much as you can, and they feel like they have enough product in it, I take the flat end of the brush, like this part, the metal part, and I press it down and over. Just try not to get whatever's on this on your skin. And then I just press it down and kind of lock them in place. If they end up looking a little less brushed, I just fix them up. But I feel like this is the major key part that I never knew. This is the part that holds them in all day. You have to press them down. They look a little crazy at first, but I promise I got so many questions on my brows this day, and this is how I did it. And I press them down, and it kind of like waxes to your skin. Doesn't sound appealing, but I didn't have any skin irritation, and I have super, super sensitive skin, so I feel comfortable doing this. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my Anastasia Dipbrow pomade in dark brown. I'm going to warm it up a little bit with my brush and then inside the lid, just so I'm not doing it on my skin. Just getting some product on there and making sure it's nice and movable. And then I'm just going to fill in any areas on my brows that I think, need a little bit more brow hair.
So many women coming through my door. 4, 3, 2, 1. I double the odds because it's never enough. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 3. They're willing me alone. I can't get no sleep. Now divide by 5, then multiply. Options. Now it's time to decide. When it comes to math, I'm far from amazing, but I know 2 plus 1 makes a better equation. They even call late. Sometimes that's clutch. Wait, something don't add up. Talk about love when you.
Do you see how much bigger my brows look? It's kind of insane. I'm picking up the $10 concealer, TCE concealer in light, and I'm going to put a teeny bit on a flat concealer brush and put it on my eyelids. A very small amount because I have veiny eyelids. You can definitely see there's a difference there in my eye. Picking up a smaller tapered blending brush from e.l.f. This was super cheap, it was like $2. And my Laura Mercier setting powder, I'm gonna take a tiny bit of that and just set my lid because I don't want it creasing, and I feel like when you set it, the shadow just goes on better. So taking my E40 Sigma tapered blending brush in the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette, I'm gonna go in with this mauve-y colored shade, and I'm just going to I'm gonna pick some up and tap it off. I'm going to just kind of create a little bit of shadowing here so it's not so plain. Just giving myself and the camera a little bit more to pick up on. Notice I'm trying to hold the brush at the end, and I'm just doing very small strokes and to just keep going back and forth, and this will help you blend. If you're not a pro makeup artist like me and you're just trying to get a good blend, you need a good brush and you need decent shadow, but really it's how you do it. Holding the brush at the very end allows for less pressure and then gives you a nice blended look. Once you feel like you got a good enough base, do you see the difference? It just gives you more depth so the camera can pick up on it. Once you feel like you got a good base with that, I do go back in again and darken it a very small amount with this brown shade down here. It's just like a soft brown. And I always bring my eyeshadow out towards the end of the tail of my brow just to kind of make it all seamless. Because if I don't, it just kind of looks like very harsh, where this looks more smooth. Also, I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in a while, so if this is bad, cut me a break here, people. And I'm going to switch brushes to, I don't know what this is. It looks like a tapered blending brush. I'm pretty sure it's It Cosmetics. There's nothing on it. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the deeper mauve shade right next to the first one. They're not named, so I can't tell you what they are. But it's just a little bit of a deeper mauve, less brown, more purpley. And I'm just going to put that a little bit more right here. Okay, eyelids are done. They're as blended as I can get them, and now I'm going to move on to skin. I will pick back up on eyes at the end. I'm going to put on a Master Strobing Stick by Maybelline in the color Medium Nude Glow. It looks like this. And I'm going to put, this is mine, so I can do this. I'm going to put it like this. And here, this is underneath my foundation. Just to give my skin a little bit of a extra glow. I'm gonna blend that in with this brush here. It's the Airbrush Foundation Brush from It Cosmetics. And this is not to be perfect because you're going to cover it with concealer anyway. This is just to kind of give you that glowing underneath kind of vibe. That's hard to get once you put on foundation. This next step, I think I found my holy grail of foundation mixtures that just look great on my skin. I think you should try it. I'm going to use, this is my favorite brush to put on my foundation with. It is the Smashbox Blurring Foundation Brush. It's incredible. I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to mix two foundations. This is my major key because one of them I love, this one, CC Cream from It Cosmetics in medium. I love this, but it can be too heavy and thick sometimes. So I was just playing around one day and I decided to mix it with my Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in light. Yes, in classic Ivory. And I mixed them together on the back of my hand and it is magic. So I put this much of both. You can see them, you can see how different the textures are. And then I just mix them up with a concealer brush. And I'm going to place it on my face with the concealer brush. I'm trying not to waste any product. I really should have a mixing pan, but I don't. I'm trying not to put on, you know, as thin of a layer as I possibly can, because I just feel like the less you put on, the better your skin looks, to be honest, with foundation. I'm not a big tons of foundation kind of girl. When I'm on camera, I definitely use more than my regular life, but, you know, even on camera, sometimes I just think it makes me look older. So then I'm going to blend it out with my Smashbox foundation brush. And I'm stippling. So I'm not rubbing in circles. I'm just trying to pat downwards. Getting as close as I can to my under eye. Then once I get it kind of stippled down here as much as I can, I will do small rubbing motions anywhere I think looks too heavy. For between my eyebrows, I always get a smaller blending brush. This is the Airbrush Concealer from It Cosmetics because I just don't want to get it all in my brows. And then I'll go back through with this smaller brush, pick up a little bit more of the foundation, and just touch up any areas that need a little bit more coverage so I can leave the nicer areas by themselves and without foundation. Okay, once you have the coverage on your face at a level that you're comfortable with, I then go in with my Morphe M439. I know I use a lot of brushes, but I swear this is key to getting that flawless look. And I just kind of stamp it to get a nicer blend. And it's a huge brush, so so it's easy to get a nice blend. The first time I did this step, I used a different setting spray. But then I ended up ordering something in the mail and I want to try it out. So the first time I did it, I used the Milk Makeup Setting Spray and it worked amazing. Highly recommend. This time I'm going to try the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I've never used it yet. I love that there's a little ball to shake. It feels very expensive. I'm going to spray all over my face and then stamp the Beauty Blender onto my foundation. This was a step that I seen that I think it changed the game for me. So I'm just gonna let you watch and be the judge yourself. Wow, that setting spray, the mist on that is incredible. So it actually is super fine. I feel like it's never, oh I'm sorry, microfine. And then just stamp it. I feel like it's never as microfine as they say, but that one is. So I don't know what it is about this step that just makes such a difference, but it truly does. It almost makes it look more like skin, less like makeup, and I just love that. And it made my makeup just glow on camera. I'm going to go in with my concealers now. I'm going to use all over my face that doesn't need highlighting just to conceal any blemishes or anything. I'm going to use my Double Wear Estee Lauder Light Medium 2W concealer because it matches my skin tone. And I just kind of put it anywhere I have something extra I want to cover. And then I take my small concealer brush and just blend that one out. Very lightly. Do not aggressively blend this or it will lose its coverage. We can be together, but it's only right now. One night stand, she don't read the mail. Again, sometimes if it's an area that I don't want it to pick up too much, I'll use my finger. Because I want to get some of it off onto my finger and it helps just like make it look more natural to me. Okay, normally after that step I would go in with a lighter concealer and like really do my under eyes in a triangle formation just to make them really highlight it, but I've kind of changed my mind with what I think about that now. I think that overdoing the concealer under my eyes was making me look older, and I've kind of almost X-nayed it entirely. I use a little bit, so I'll show you what I do. Doll 10 TCE concealer in light and my concealer brush. I take the smallest amount and I'll cover like my vein right here. And like a little bit up, and that's like all I use. I don't even go up into my where it really like concaves under my eye, where it creases, because I just feel like it makes me look older. Sometimes I'll go out here. Just do a little bit there to clean up the eyeshadow. But again, I do it super light. I don't want it to look thick and heavy, so I do it light. I take my concealer brush and I lightly blend that out. And I just feel like I look way more awake than if I had done a crazy amount of concealer. I kind of just let my foundation do the work for me under my eyes, and then I don't have as much to set when it comes to setting my under eye. So I really, really like that technique for my face personally. If you feel like you have super dark under eyes and they're not being covered, then by all means like go in with your full concealer, and it won't really make a difference because I still set it either way. To go in with my small contour Sigma F05 brush, and this Sun-Kissed, let me see, this is Sun-Kissed from Nude Sticks, and I'm going to use it as my cream contour, as well as this Milani contour and highlight in natural medium. And what I do is, I still have foundation running down my hand, nice. I'll put the contour shade on my hand and warm it up. So that is the Milani, and then I darken it with the Nude Sticks. And the thing about cream contour is if you warm it up on the back of your hand and then pick it up with a brush, it applies nicer and more natural. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to apply it in my cheekbones and on my forehead and around my jaw.
Don't think like that, cause maybe you'll come right back. What if I let you in? And then I said, who knows, who cares? It's our time now. Forget them, we're right here, right now. Who knows what's there until they try. Let's figure it out right now.
So anything left over on my brush, since I'm not that good at contouring my nose, I will pick up and I'll try to lightly contour my nose. So I'll go underneath and then I'll fan it out and go on the sides. That way it's a little less scary and you still get a little contour, but you don't really have to be a pro at it. We're almost done for cream products, so I don't set anything until I put all my cream products on and where I want them. So we have one more, and I use cream blush as well because I just think it looks so much better. I'm going to take my e.l.f. It looks like a tapered blending brush. It just has less bristles. What is wrong with me? It has less bristles on the end, so it's easier to like put on my cheeks without taking my makeup off. And I put my Nude Sticks Naughty and Spice cheek color on my hand, just right over even the contour colors. And then I top it with the Benetint. I think Benetint's just always the same shade. I put a little bit of the Benetint on top of that as well, just to make it a little bit more pink. Then I'm going to blend them together with this e.l.f. brush and kind of lightly stamp my cheeks. I do feel like blush is the one part that makes you look so much younger, and if you haven't been using blush, you need to start, or at least try it, because it really gives you a more youthful look. And I do my apples, and I go up a little bit. So sometimes I feel like after I do all of these steps, I need to like reblend my entire face, like together, just so that it's one seamless kind of look. And to do that, I take again my Morphe M39 blending brush, the big one, and if there's any like leftover foundation, I might pick a tiny bit up and I'll just go over everything and reblend everything before I set so that I can make sure it's one seamless canvas. Now we're going to go, and this is the next step that I was like super excited to try. Maddie Bernard believes like strongly that this e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder in pink is the best thing to use under your eyes. The last time I did this makeup, I just used the setting powder from my Anastasia Beverly Hills collection. I just got this in the mail because I ordered it last week, so we're gonna try it. And I'm going to set under my eyes and like in this area with the pink one. So again, make sure that you're blended. And then I'm using this e.l.f. highlight brush. It's just a fluffy little brush. Taking some of the pink powder. I'm gonna set under my eyes. Wait, are you guys seeing what that just did? Is this camera able to capture this? Because this like might be better than my Laura Mercier powder. Like, I think the hype about the pink powder is real. So apparently Makeup by Ariel, Kylie Jenner's makeup artist, also uses pink powder under her eyes, and she released a pink powder as well, versus like a yellow or a translucent under your eyes. I don't know what is wrong with my voice today. So far, I absolutely love the pink powder. I really do think it just does something, it just looks more natural instead of like makeup, which I love. I'm not really baking it, I'm just kind of putting it under there. I'm going to do around my nose, because I always crease there. And I'm going to use my translucent powder on my chin. Lightly, doing like a light dust. I'm not baking that either. And then between my eyes and my forehead. Picking up my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, I take an angled brush. This one is by It Cosmetics, and it's the French boutique blush. It's angled, and I kind of go like this, tap it, and I just go over my contour when I stamp it. Sometimes I'll go down my neck because if I'm on camera and I want to look thin, do you see these two like lines in your neck? Sometimes I'll make them look more pronounced. I mean, come on, seriously, it works. I go with a powder blush. This is also new. It's not what I used last time, but I put it in order at e.l.f. because of Maddie Bernard, so blame her. This is e.l.f. in Primer Infused Blush in Always Punchy. It is very pink. I'm very excited. I'm using this big brush from Dior. It doesn't have a number, it's just a blush brush. Picking it up and tapping it. Here we go. Oh my god, I adore this. Yep. Yo guys, e.l.f.'s where it's at. I'm just saying, like, this is flawless. I'm obsessed. Love, love, love this. This blush, highly recommend. I heard it wears really well as well, so I can't wait to see what that's like. Sometimes I put a little across my nose. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god. It didn't break, we're fine. How did that even just happen? We're gonna do 2 blush toppers, okay? Because I'm being extra today. First, I'm going to go with my Milani. It's like a marbleized glow baked bronzer. Looks like this. And I'm just going to put that, just like with any big brush you have. I literally have tons of brushes here and I just pick them up as I go. This is IT Cosmetics Double Airbrush Ball Powder. Whatever that means. Ball powder. I swear that's what it says. And I'm gonna pick this up and just go over my contour area because it has a glowiness in it and I just want to add that. Yes. A little bit on my forehead. Love that. Okay. And as the final blush topper, I'm going to pick up my Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette and I'm going to go in this sparkly pink one. Sorry my camera died, but I just applied my blush topper from the Carli Bybel palette, the pink one, and I applied it with this brush. It's very glistening. I'm obsessed. The next step, we are going to take this highlighter from Wet n Wild. It is the Mega Glow Precious Petals. Looks like this. Gorgeousy, kind of gold. I'm taking this Doll 10 highlighting brush and I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. Bridge of my nose I like to highlight, but I'm going to really do it with a different one. And to really precision highlight, I'm going to use the Cookie highlighter from Benefit because I'm obsessed with it, and a smaller brush. This one is from e.l.f. It's the eye crease brush. And I pick it up and I just run it down my nose and then a little on the tip. A little bit under my brow bone. Oh my god, do you know what I just realized I did? And I do this every time I do my makeup. I forget to contour my mouth. So we're going to do it right now. Taking the Milani shade in my contour, I'm going to put it like this. Underneath my lip. And above my lip. I know it looks weird, but I promise it works. Taking this blending brush from Sigma, the small contour, I'm just rubbing it out. And then I just solidify that with a little bit of powder contour, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think I'm going to use this tapered blending brush from Sigma and the middle shade. For my lip, I'm going to do what I always do, use my Marc Jacobs. I'm obsessed with this liner. This is the Nudist lip liner, and I'm going to overline slightly on the bottom and the middle, but keep it right on my lip line on the sides. And I fill in a little bit with this shade since I love it so much. Then I'm going to, over that, just apply my Kylie Jenner Gloss in Cupcake. Tweezerman eyelash curler. Since this is like a natural look, I mean, obviously you've seen how many steps it was, but you get it. I'm going to use the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal to do my lashes because it just looks very natural when it's on. We're going to spray our faces one more time with the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, which I'm obsessed with. Actually, every e.l.f. product I tried in this video, highly recommend. Here we go. It's such a good spray that you can actually do it with your hair down and not get it in your hairline. Flames. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching me do my natural glam makeup for a photo shoot and also for every day, honestly. You can do this makeup whenever. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. I think this is like my new go-to, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like this video if you did and subscribe to my channel and let us know in the comments anything down below that you have makeup tips wise. I'm always looking for more tips because I'm kind of obsessed with makeup. It's kind of my thing. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Not the wink. Just ignore the wink. The wink never happened. Okay, bye.